Hello, I am Vishal Parikh. Today we will explore more on shaping of our data. So in particular, today we will going to explore is what is bag of words model. So what is bag of words? So the bag of words model is a way of representing the text whenever we are modeling the text with the machine learning algorithms. It is the easiest and the simplest way of representing our text data. Now, where this bag of words model is used? So, whenever we want to model a particular language or whenever we want to classify a particular document, at that particular time we have to use is bag of words model. Next, we will see is the problem that is associated with modeling the text. So now what is the problem? So the problem is the text that we are having is a messy, and the techniques that we are using in machine learning algorithm, it requires a fixed length input as well as fixed length output. Now this machine learning algorithms which are available, they cannot work directly on raw data. So this text must be converted into numbers, and specifically we need to convert it into vectors of numbers. Now our main aim is to extract the features from our text. So how can we extract the features? So for that there is a simple and a popular method for extracting the features from our data. The data can be either text data or it can be any type of data. So for that particular approach, we can use bag of words model for text whenever we are dealing with text. Now we will see how we can represent the bag of words model. So the first thing whenever we are using bag of words model is it is used for representing the text which will describe the occurrence of words. So it will identify how many words are present within your document. Now what does this bag of word model contains? So it contains two things. So the first you can see is vocabulary. This vocabulary is also of known words, and the second thing is presence of the measure of your known words. Now the question arises why it is known as bag of words. Because whenever we are dealing with a text or we are dealing with information, the order or the structure of words is not a matter, and generally we discard it from our document. So what we consider in bag of words model, we will only check whether there are known words which are present in our documents or not. Now how can we work with bags of words? So let us see how we can work with bag of words. So there are few steps that are involved with working with bags of words. So the first step is to collect a data. So what I have done here is I have collected some of the random lines of a particular document. Now each particular line, so the first line, second line, third line and fourth line, I am considering each line as a separate document, and we can consider it as our entire corpus of document. So what is the first step? We need to collect the data. So I have collected it randomly. So you can see here is 4 different lines, and we will consider each of these separate lines as a separate document. Now what is the next step? So the second step that is involved is we will design a vocabulary. So how can we design a vocabulary? So as we see that there are 4 different lines in our documents. So what we will do, we will identify how many unique words are present. How many unique words are present in our documents. But one thing we need to ensure that we will ignore the case as well as we will ignore the punctuation marks. Now from this entire 4 different lines I have described here is a design of vocabulary. So here you can see are 10 different unique words that I have extracted from my 4 different documents. So they are it, was, the, best, of, times, worst, age, wisdom and foolish. Now out of total 24 words, these 10 words are our unique words. So these 10 words will be treated as our vocabulary. Now we will move towards the third step, which is involved in bags of words. So the third step you can see here is we need to create a vector of documents. So how we can create a vector of documents? So for that we need to assign a score. We need to assign a score to the words in each and every documents. Now how can we do this? So the simplest method to mark whether a word is present or not, so for that we will use a Boolean approach. So what does the Boolean approach include? It includes either presence or it includes either absence. So we will use two different values, that is a 0 or 1. So 0 will be considered as absence of that particular word and 1 will be indicating that a particular word is presence. Now what is the next step involved here is we will consider a simple example with the help of which we will find the bags of words. So let us consider the following document. So here you can see I have treated for simplicity a single line, that is it was the best of times. Now what was the first step that was involved? So first step it was we need to score this particular document. So we have already designed this vocabulary. So what the vocabulary was containing? It was containing 10 different unique words. Now what I need to do? I need to create this vector. So how I will do? I will check each and every word that is present in my document and I will compare it with my designed vocabulary. How? We will ignore the case as well as we will ignore the punctuation mark. Now the first word you can see in your document is it. Now this it we will compare with our designed vocabulary and we will check whether is this it is present in my designed vocabulary. If it is present, then we will assign it as a value 1. So we can see here that it is already present, so we will assign it value as 1. Now the second word you can see is was. Now again compare it with your designed vocabulary. You can see was is also present in our designed vocabulary. So again we will store or assign it as a value 1. The third word you can see here is the. Again compare it with your designed vocabulary. So we can see again the is present. So what we will do? We will assign it the value 1. Now the next word comes here is best. If you see your designed vocabulary, again the best is also present. So we will mark it as 1. Now next thing you can see here is your next word is off. So off is again present in your designed vocabulary. So we will again mark it as 1. Now the time is also present in your designed vocabulary. So again we will assign it as value 1. Now you can see in our design vocabulary there are few words which are not present in my document. Which are the words? So there is worst, age, wisdom and foolishness. So this word is not present in my document. So what I will do? I will assign it the value 0. What I will do? I will assign them value that is 0. Next what we will do is, after creating this, what we have done here is we have assigned whether a particular word is matching in my vocabulary or not. If it is matching, I have assigned it as value as 1. If it is absence, I have given its value as 0. Now next we will going to see is how can we build a representation of binary vectors. So how these values are assigned to these 4 particular documents. So what we have done is we will consider each and every word that are present in your documents and we will compare it with our documents. So let us first see the line that is it was the best of times. So if you recall your built-in vocabulary, that is dictionary of vocabulary, you can see it was present. So I have assigned it the value as 1. The second word you can see in the first line is was. Again was is present in your design vocabulary. So I have assigned it value as 1. The next word you can see is best. So best again is present in our document, so we will assign it value as 1. Next it is off. Off is again present in our document, so I am assigning it value as 1. Next word in that particular line is time. Again it is present, so I have assigned it the value as 1. Now you can see that remaining 4 digits I have assigned it's 0. Why? Because rest of the words that are not present in my documents. So if you recall your dictionary of vocabulary, there were total 10 unique words inside that dictionary, but here in our document total 6 words are present. So these 6 words are already present in vectors of our dictionary, so for that we have assigned the value 1, and for the rest we have assigned the value 0. Now let us consider the next line. So what is it? It was the worst of time. Now let us work with it. So again you can see over here it is again present, was also present, next the is also present. Now next you can see here is of is also present, times is also present, and so on. So this way we can work with entire document. So how we have done is we have just represented in the form of binary. The next document is it was the age of wisdom. So again we will check whether a particular word is present in my dictionary or not. We will compare it with our dictionary. So how? So consider your dictionary and match each and every word. So whether it is present, press or enter there 1, else there will be 0. So again it is present in my document, so 1, was is present, 1, the is also present, therefore 1. Now total here 6 words are present, so again there will be 6 ones in our entire list of binary vector, and rest of the values will be 0. Now let us consider the last document. So what is it containing? It was the age of foolishness. Again all these words are present in our dictionary, so whenever you will compare it with your dictionary, where a particular word is present you will mark it as 1, else you will mark it as 0. So it is present in my document, was is also present, the is also present, age is also present, of is also present, and foolishness is also present. Now you will have a question that why at the 4th position I have entered 0. So I have entered 0 because I am comparing it with my dictionary. So I am assigning the values that is based on my vocabulary of my dictionary. So I will check each and every word of my dictionary with each and every word with my document, whether they are matching. If they are matching, I will store 1. If it is not matching or if it is not present, I will store the value as 0. So why this bag of words model is useful? Because mainly we are dealing with machine learning. So machine learning can't take this raw data. Why? Because the size of this raw data is very large, and it may be possible that some of the words are not useful whenever we are dealing with machine learning algorithms. Again, the major advantage of machine learning is it takes only a finite amount of input and it will give you always a finite amount of output. So for that, bag of word model plays a very important role whenever you want to classify a document and whenever you want to model your text. So here we have seen is an example of document classification. That means we have classified whether they are matching our sequences or not. If they are matching, we have converted into first a known dictionary words. Now we are comparing it with binary vectors and storing zeros and one values. So what we have seen in this topic is bag of words model. Now we will see how we can work with n-grams. So what is n-grams? So this is again a sophisticated approach to create vocabulary of group words. Now what is group words? So in previous example we have seen that we have taken single words. Now if I want to make a pair of words, for example I take a value of n equal to 2, so it is known as 2 gram. If I take value of n as 3, it is known as 3 grams. So in n grams what approach we will follow, that each word or a token is known as a gram. Now whenever we want to create a vocabulary that is using n grams, so there are different values of n. So in previous example we have taken the value of n equal to 1. Now let us take the value of n equal to 2, so it is also known as bigram. Now what we will do in this, so you will again have a particular document, and inside this document we will take two consecutive words in sequence. So here you can see is an example of 2 gram. So what it does, it will take two consecutive words in a sequence and it will form your again vocabulary, or you can say it is as group words. Now let us take an example. So here you can see an example that I have clubbed two different words, that is please turn, then I have taken the previous word and I have matched with turn your, and next word again I have combined is your homework, that is please turn your homework. The sentence was please turn your homework. So what I have done, I have made use of bigram model. So what approach does it follows, it will take two consecutive words in sequence and it will work in that particular fashion. So what it has done, first it has taken please turn, then it has taken turn your, and at the last it has taken your homework. Now whenever you want to work with 3 gram, the concept remains the same. That means instead of 2 words we have to take 3 different words which are in consecutive sequence. That is, let us consider the same document, that is please turn your homework. Now how we will build this vocabulary? So the first word or first gram of words which will form is please turn your, and the second will be your turn your homework. So what it has done, it has clubbed your different grams depending upon your value of n. So this model is also very helpful when we are having a large corpus of our documents. So we have seen how we can work with bag of words model as well as how we can work with n gram models. So n gram, it totally depends on your value of n. If I am taking n equal to 2, it will form 2 grams. If I am taking n equal to 3, it will create a triplets, or you can say it is known as 3-word sequence. So bag of words plays an important role whenever you are working with machine learning. In particular, whenever I am working with scikit-learn model, whenever I want to classify my documents at that particular time, internally we have to use this particular model as a reference, so that we can keep only the words which are of our use and we will discard the words which are of no importance. So next we will see is an example of n grams. So let us consider a document that is it was the best of times. Now how we can score these particular words? So as I have told, we will take 2 consecutive words because I want to create a bigram model. So first we will take is eat and was, second we will take is was the, next we will take is the best, next we will take is best of, and at the last we will take is of times. Similarly, you can work with this document using n equal to 3, that is triplets. So in this case, how it will work? So it will take 3 words in a sequence. So what it will take first, it was the, then it will consider the best of, and at the end it will consider best of times. So this is how you can work with n grams considering the value of n. If I consider 2, it is known as 2 gram model. If I consider 3, it is known as 3 gram. It is all about your working with bags of words model and how you can work with n gram model.